Welcome back, my friends. How are you today? Take a moment, the story will begin now.
My name is Hannah. I'm 24. I manage nights at a boutique hotel in Nashville. Mom texted, "Come see Grandpa. It's important." The message felt sweet, too sweet. An Uber dropped me at his house. Gravel crunched under my heels. Before I reached the steps, Grandpa called out, "Why are you arriving in an Uber? What happened to the SUV I bought you?" My mouth opened. Nothing came out. Then the front door swung wider. My mother appeared behind him, smiling. She didn't wait for my answer. She spoke like it was settled. Her sister needed it more. She said, "New job, baby coming, reliable transportation." Grandpa's hand tightened on the railing. I tasted metal in my mouth. "What SUV?" I whispered. His face changed in 1 second. Not confused anymore, just dangerous. That's when I realized my birthday had been stolen too. Where are you watching from tonight? Kitchen, car, or bedroom? Echoes of Life is here with you. My 24th birthday was 3 months earlier. No party, no dinner, no wrapped box waiting anywhere. I worked a double shift at the hotel. We were short-staffed, and I needed the overtime. I came home to my studio apartment, kicked off my shoes, and ate leftover Chinese food. The fridge hummed. A cooking show played too loud on my TV. Mom called around 9. "Happy birthday, Hannah," she said. Her voice sounded distracted, like she was driving. We talked for 4 minutes. Then she sighed. "Brooke needs me to babysit. I have to go." Click. So when Grandpa asked about an SUV, it felt like a trap door opened under me. Mom called it sharing. Grandpa didn't look like a man discussing sharing. "Hannah," he said, eyes locked on mine. "Black Chevrolet Equinox. I paid for it myself. I put it in your name." Mom's smile tightened. "Sweetheart," she said, "don't tell me you forgot already." "I never received any SUV," I said. My voice surprised me, steady and clear. Nobody told me. Not once. Grandpa's hand whitened on the railing. He turned to my mother. "Patricia, you told me Hannah had the car," he said. "You told me she loved it. You said she drove it to work every day." Mom blinked fast. "Well, the situation changed," she said. "Brooke needed it. And Hannah's been doing fine with ride shares. She's young. She can handle it." I stood there hearing my life described like convenience. Like my needs were optional. Like I was the spare. Grandpa's jaw tightened. "A car in Hannah's name," he said. And he handed it to Brooke. And in his eyes, I watched trust turn into rage. Grandpa didn't yell on the porch. He didn't need to. His silence was worse. "Everyone inside," he said, "now." The house smelled like cedarwood and old books. Pipe tobacco still clung to the curtains, faint and stubborn. It felt like childhood. Back when I still believed family meant fair. Mom perched on the antique sofa edge, hands clenched in her lap. Her knee bounced like a metronome. Grandma Margaret came in with a dish towel, confused. "What's all this commotion?" Grandpa sat in his leather chair. His voice stayed calm, almost businesslike. "I want to understand something," he said. "When I bought that SUV, I asked you to call Hannah. You told me she picked it up. You said she cried when she saw it. And you sent me a picture." My heart clenched. "A picture?" I repeated. Mom's face drained of color. Then it clicked. "Was that photo taken at Brooke's house?" I asked. Because 3 months ago, Brooke posted a black SUV. She wrote, "My husband surprised me." Everyone cheered in the comments. I even liked the post. The room went dead still. Grandma's mouth opened, then closed again. My mother tried to smile. "Let me explain," she said quickly. But her voice sounded thin now. I thought about my whole life. Brooke got tutors when she struggled. I got try harder. Brooke got lessons and new clothes. I got hand-me-downs and silence. At 16, I bagged groceries after school. I bought my own supplies and saved every dollar. When Brooke wrecked her first car, she got another. When I bought a used Honda, Mom borrowed it for Brooke. She returned it with a dent and no apology. Now, on this sofa, she looks at me like always. "Play along. Be the good daughter. Say you understand. Right, Hannah?" she said, soft and urgent. I felt my throat tighten. Then something in me let go. No, I said. I don't understand. I never did. And I'm tired of pretending I do. Grandpa's eyes didn't leave her. How did you transfer a car in her name? He asked. Mom swallowed hard. Her answer came out like a confession. I told the dealership it was a registration mistake. That's when I realized this wasn't favoritism. It was fraud. If this were your family, your life, what would you do? Comment 1 to stay quiet and let family keep robbing you. Comment 2 to call it what it is, theft, and blow it open. Grandpa didn't raise his voice. He didn't have to. Registration mistake? He repeated. His tone stayed flat. But the room tightened. Mom's hands twisted in her lap. Grandma Margaret sat down slowly, like her knees had given up. Grandpa walked to his desk. He opened a drawer and pulled a folder. Thick paper. Clean tabs. He set it on the coffee table. I have the title paperwork, he said. It's in Hannah's name. You had no authority to change that. Mom tried to speak. Grandpa lifted one hand. Stop. He pulled out his phone. He stared past us, like he was choosing a door to walk through. First call. A lawyer. No emotion. Just facts. Yes, I'm looking at fraud. Yes, the vehicle was titled to my granddaughter. Second call. The police non-emergency line. That one made my stomach drop. I had never heard him ask for an officer. Mom finally cracked. Daddy, please, she whispered. Don't do this. It's family. Grandpa's eyes snapped to hers. Family doesn't steal, he said. Family doesn't lie to cover it. Grandma's voice came out thin. I always wondered, she admitted. Birthday checks that vanished. Gifts your grandpa asked about. Patricia always had a reason, and I wanted to believe her. My throat burned. All those years I felt forgotten. It wasn't forgetfulness. It was interference. Grandpa ended the call. Then he looked at me. I felt seen in a painful way. I should have called you directly, he said. That's on me. I'm sorry, Hannah. I nodded once. My eyes stayed dry. I was too stunned for tears. Mom started bargaining. Brooke is pregnant, she said. Her husband lost his job. She needs the car. Think about the baby. Grandpa didn't flinch. Think about Hannah, he said. She needed it too. And she never got a choice. She made one more call. A towing company. Someone owed me a favor. I heard him give Brooke's address. Clear, exact, final. Not once did Mom interrupt again. She just shrank into the sofa, like a caught child. 30 minutes later, a truck rumbled outside. We all turned to the window. A flatbed backed into the driveway. A black Chevrolet Equinox sat strapped down. Sunlight flashed across its paint. The driver jumped down with a clipboard. Tow chains clinked against metal. My mother flinched at every sound. That's my car, I said. The words tasted unreal, like I was borrowing someone else's life. Grandpa nodded. Yes, and it always was. Mom pressed both hands to her mouth. Then she whispered, Brooke is going to kill me. That was when tires screeched on the street. Fast, angry, and a familiar engine cut off hard. Brooke had arrived, and she thought we stole from her. Brooke burst out of the silver sedan before it fully stopped. Her heels slapped the walkway like a warning. Tow chains clinked behind her on the flatbed. What the hell is going on? Brooke shouted. Why is my car here? Grandpa stepped onto the porch, steady as stone. This car was never yours, he said. I bought it for Hannah. It was titled in Hannah's name. Brooke's eyes snapped to mine. You said it was mine, Brooke said. You said Grandpa wanted me to have it. Your mother lied, Grandpa said. And you didn't ask questions. Brooke lifted her chin. I'm pregnant, she said. I needed reliable transportation. I stepped forward, palms open at my sides. My birthday was 3 months ago, I said. I didn't even know this car existed. The key fob was still warm in my pocket. Brooke stopped, but her voice shook. You're fine without it, she said. You always land on your feet. I swallowed the old urge to apologize first. I landed because I had to, I said. Grandpa cut through us. Inside, he said, now. In the living room, the air felt thick. The grandfather clock ticked like it was counting. Grandma sat with her hands folded, trembling. Mom perched on the sofa edge, breathing fast. Brooke paced, jaw tight. Grandpa held up the folder. Facts, he said. The title is in Hannah's name. Patricia changed it by deception. That is fraud. Mom tried the old tone again. It's family, she pleaded. We share. Grandma's voice turned sharp. You don't share, she said. You take from one child and feed another. Grandpa turned to Brooke. Did you know the card was meant for Hannah? Brooke stared at the rug. I suspected, she admitted. Mom said there was confusion. She said she worked it out. Grandpa pulled out a notepad. Then we count, he said. Not names, not excuses. Numbers. Grandma scrolled on her phone, lips pressed tight. 17,000, she said, for Hannah's education fund. Sent to Patricia. Mom's face flushed. They went to expenses, she said. Bills, groceries, repairs. Grandpa wrote without looking up. Then you owe Hannah, he said. And you will stop handling her money. My hands went cold, then steady. I want boundaries, I said. No more gifts through Mom. No more Brooke needs it calls. If I help Brooke, I choose it. Brooke's eyes flashed. So I'm the villain now? She asked. No, Grandpa said. You're the result. And this stops today. He looked at Mom. I'm changing my estate plan this week, he said. If anyone contests it goes public. Mom's lips parted, silent and terrified. Brooke stopped pacing, and for the first time they realized I wouldn't make it easy anymore. A week later, the Equinox sat in my parking spot. Black paint, clean seats, my name on the title. I opened the door and smelled new leather. My hands shook for a second, then steadied. It wasn't about transportation. It was about proof. Proof that I wasn't crazy. Proof that family wasn't a license to take. Mom called every day. Brooke texted in bursts, then went quiet. Dad sent one line. Can we talk? I didn't answer right away. I needed silence more than apologies. I turned my phone face down and made coffee. The apartment was small, but it was mine. Then I called Grandma directly. Then Grandpa. No intermediaries. No, tell Hannah I said. Just real voices and real truth. Grandpa set one rule. Anything meant for me came straight to me. Checks, gifts, documents. Nothing through my mother again. He said, trust isn't inherited. It's earned. I wrote it down like a receipt. Mom tried the baby guilt one last time. Don't stress your sister, she said. I kept my voice calm. I'm not stressing her. I'm stopping the pattern. At work, life stayed steady. Key cards, guest complaints, night audits. The lobby smelled like lemon cleaner and warm coffee. Driving home, the radio stayed low. My phone buzzed in the cup holder, unanswered. I crossed the river with both hands on the wheel. I still love them, but love doesn't require surrender. If they want me close, they can show respect. Not with promises, with behavior. I didn't get a car. I got my life back. If any part felt familiar, please like and share. Subscribe for more quiet strength on Echoes of Life. And stay close for the next story.